Today we're making a popular Filipino appetizer called Lumpia or Lumpiang Shanghai. Today we're making a Filipino popular dish called Lumpiang Shanghai or Lumpia. It's simple to make and I'll show you how it's done. Here are the ingredients for a dish. We're gonna need 1 carrot finely minced, 1 onion minced, about 6 cloves of garlic minced, 2 pounds of ground pork, 1 piece of egg, 1 pack of Lumpia wrapper or eggroll wrapper, oyster sauce, soy sauce, and we're gonna season with salt and pepper. So what we're gonna do now is, in a large bowl, we're gonna combine all our ingredients. So here we have our ground pork, then we're gonna add in our egg, our carrots. Try to finely mince them as fine as you can. If you can't do it by hand, you can use like a food processor or anything to help you chop them. I mean, you don't have to do it really small. It's just that you don't want to be chewing on big chunks of carrots or garlic when you're eating. So there's our finely minced carrots, then our garlic, and our onions. Next, we're gonna add in a tablespoon of pork seasoning or powdered pork. Next, about 2 tablespoons of our oyster sauce, about a tablespoon of soy sauce. Then we're going to season with salt and pepper. And that's it. All we gotta do now is, by using your hand, mix everything together until everything is well combined. So we got everything all mixed up. What we're gonna do now is cover it with a saran wrap or a cling wrap, and then we'll place it in the fridge for about 2 hours. All right, now it's time to wrap our egg rolls. For this one, I prefer using this type of wrapper. It has a nice silkier and softer texture of a wrapper because some of them are pretty dry and brittle, so when you fold them, they tend to like break apart. So I like using this brand, and also when you get them, they're inside a pouch like this. So what you gotta do is you gotta separate them individually so that you don't have to constantly do that every time you're rolling an egg roll. So make sure you do this ahead of time so it's not in the way. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab one of the wrappers, place it like a diamond, and then just add in a spoonful. Place it close to the bottom and slowly roll that up from the bottom. Roll the edge so it creates an envelope, and then continue rolling it until it's completely closed. Now use an egg wash for this so that it'll close. And just like that, there's our egg roll. So we're gonna continue doing this for the rest of our egg roll. So let's do another one. So let's put them in a diamond, grab a spoonful, Spread it around. And as you're rolling it, make sure it's nice and tight so they don't fall apart. And there you go. All right, so we're gonna continue doing that for the rest of the meat, and we'll see you at the end. So we finished wrapping our egg rolls, and we got about 50 pieces, more or less, out of the whole batch. When you're making this, make sure not to make it too thick or not too big, because so that they'll cook rather quickly. So what we're gonna do now is, you can put them in a freezer bag and place them in the freezer, or you can fry them. If you're gonna fry them, make sure it's over medium heat, and just fry them until it's nice and golden brown. Since they're small enough, it should not take that long to cook it. So now we're gonna fry our lumpia, or our egg roll. So in a small pot, set your heat to medium-high. I already made some. I completely forgot to record it, but I already made some earlier. So these are what we're looking for, the color, just nice and golden brown. The bigger ones are the vegetable ones that I already made. I like the vegetable one more than the pork. Once our oil is hot, carefully add them in. So just be careful because it splash. Try to keep some gap between the egg rolls so that they'll brown evenly on all sides. This is why you don't want it too thick, so that when the wrapper is nice and brown, the insides are nice and fully cooked. Because if it's too thick, the inside might not be completely cooked by then. Also, if you're thinking about doing it in an air fryer, you can do it like that, but personally I don't like the texture when it comes out of the air fryer, so you can give it a try. So this should not take a couple of minutes. As you can see, it's nice and brown already. That should be nice and good. Pull it out. Make sure to drain the oil by placing it over a paper towel. And just like that, the egg roll's done. And here's our finished dish, Lumpiang Shanghai. So for this dish, you can use all kinds of dips. Most Westerners usually use sweet and sour sauce for this as a dip. Personally, I like either soy sauce and chili, or soy sauce and vinegar, or fish sauce and lemon. But you know, experiment with all kinds of sauces you want to use to this, or just leave it plain, or keep it simple, just soy sauce. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.